In the Middle East, Israel asserts its airstrike on the outskirts of Beirut earlier this month killed a key Hezbollah member who had been expected to take the reins of the militant group. Our Eun-jin covers this assertion and more.
Israel on Tuesday confirmed that one of its airstrikes earlier this month has killed Hashem Safieddine, the heir apparent to the late Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. The powerful cleric was widely expected to replace Nasrallah, who was killed in an airstrike on September 27th. According to the Israel Defense Forces, Safieddine was killed in a strike carried out on October 4th in the southern suburbs of the Lebanese capital Beirut that also killed 25 other Hezbollah leaders. At the time, Israel said Safieddine had probably been eliminated. However, Hezbollah has not yet confirmed his death. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, currently on a week-long Middle East tour, held talks with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday to discuss post-war plans for the Gaza Strip. According to the Prime Minister's office, the Israeli leader suggested that the killing of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar may have a positive impact on the return of hostages, the achievement of war goals, and post-war plans. Netanyahu thanked the U.S. for its support against the so-called Axis of Resistance, while Blinken urged the Israeli leader to capitalize on the death of Sinwar as an opportunity to end the conflict in Gaza. The U.S. envoy also called on Israel to improve humanitarian assistance for Gaza. Also on Tuesday, during a press conference in Beirut's southern suburbs, Hezbollah claimed responsibility for a drone attack last week that targeted Netanyahu's home. The attack on Saturday cracked glass in a bedroom window, but the reinforced glass and other protections prevented actual penetration. There were pieces of glass that reportedly landed in the family's pool nearby and in the yard, but there were no injuries and the Prime Minister and his wife were not home at the time. Hezbollah spokesperson Mohammed Afif also stated that some of the group's fighters were captured by the Israeli army, stressing that while the enemy is not committed to the ethics of war and international conventions, it bears the responsibility of preserving the lives of the captives. The press conference was cut short due to an Israeli evacuation warning, and just minutes after the journalists left, an Israeli strike hit hundreds of meters away from the site of the conference. Eun-jin, Arirang News.